Get ready for more Game Show Network Salutes the Armed Forces. Now back for another tour of duty are your hosts, Jamie Farr and Gary Berghoff.
You know, 1970 was a very good year for two kinds of people. Women in the military and theater legend Sandy Duncan.
Amazingly enough, both of them are represented on our next show, What's My Line? It features...
Elizabeth Hoisington.
You got it. The first woman in the U.S. to ever achieve the rank of general in the U.S. Army.
Coincidentally, Sandy was known to her backstage crew of Peter Pan as General Perky.
Really?
No. Enjoy, folks, and that's an order.
Let's all play What's My Line? And now let's meet this week's What's My Line panel. First, when you're feeling low, here's a name that never fails. A real cure for whatever ails. The name, Soupy Sales.
Folks, you make me so happy doing that. Thank you. And thank you, Johnny Olson. Right now, it's a pleasure to welcome back on this finale of the week a beautiful young lady who does the Charleston and the Black Bottom and a host of other dances in The Boyfriend and also at Roseland, Sandy Duncan.
Well, this is a gentleman you'll remember from I've Got a Secret. It's no secret anymore. He's here today, Henry Morgan.
He certainly is.
And thank you. The gentle... Wait, I got a speech here, you'll blow it. The gentleness of spring, wafting into the warmth of summer. And here is its personification, Miss Arlene Francis.
I'm glad you left winter and fall out. We never would have gotten on the air. Here's the major domo of our little household, Mr. Wally Bruner.
Thank you, Arlene, and welcome everyone to What's My Line. Soupy, were you making the bird sound effects?
Yes.
Spring. Did you have this all planned? It worked out very well.
The guy just held me up. He said, "You've just seen the first robin of spring."
All right, and now let's take a look at the first challenger on Friday. Will you enter and sign in, please? Libby Childress. And Libby, where are you from?
Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Mount Airy, okay. Panel, may I tell you, at the tender age of 14, Libby Childress is a champion. And now let's show the audience just what titles she holds. I'll remind you, panel, that she is indeed a champion. You need to find out what title it is that she holds, and we'll begin with Soupy Sales.
Thank you, Wally. Libby, I was born in North Carolina, and that's a beautiful country down there, and so are the people. This championship that you hold, is it something that is an annual event?
Yes.
When you became the champion, did you have to, would it be something educational?
Yes.
And you naturally competed with, did you have to compete with other people all around in the state and the city and everything?
Yes.
Could I take a guess?
Yes,
Are you the national spelling champion?
Soupy, you're brilliant today. That's true. She is the National Spelling Bee champion. Libby just won the National Spelling Bee Championship in Washington, D.C. And who did you have to compete against, Libby?
73 other regional finalists, and they all represent 7.5 million students.
How long did the national thing last in Washington?
2 days.
What did you win?
$1,000.
That's good.
Now, who did you beat out for the championship?
A boy from Denver.
Was he a nice-looking fellow?
Yes.
Well, girl, you know, you have to be careful being too good with fellows like that. What was the word he missed?
Coriumb. Coriumb.
Corium. How do you spell that?
C-O-R-Y-M-B.
Do you know what it means?
It means a cluster of flowers or fruit.
Well, what was that about the toughest word you got in the finals, or was it another one?
No, the toughest word that I got was Moundy.
What?
Moundy.
Moundy?
Yes.
Mondi. How do you spell it?
M-A-U-N-D-Y.
What does that mean?
It refers to the Thursday before Easter in commemoration of Christ's Last Supper.
Well, how many words did you have to spell correctly to win?
27.
All right. And do you have what were the words? Do you have them?
Yes, I have a list right here if you'd like to try.
No. I don't think I'm going to try, but I bet the panel would love to try, wouldn't you, panel?
Yes.
Okay, panel. Tell you what we'd like for you to do. Why don't each of you stand up, push your chairs in close to the desk, and stand behind your chairs. We're going to have a spelling bee. But please push the chairs in so you're close to the microphones on your desk. There. Now they're all up and ready. And shall we begin, Libby?
Yes.
Okay, Soupy, we're going to give you the first word. And the first word, meaning death, demise.
Demise? D-E-M-I-S-E.
All right, Sandy, you're next. And excuse my Midwestern accent because they say I pronounce this horribly. Arid. Arid, meaning lacking moisture, dry.
I know the trick is whether it's a double R or a straight R. One R, A-R-I-D.
All right, and I tell you, in order to get through all the words, maybe we better hold the applause until the very end, and then rather than after each word.
Good.
Okay, Henry, are you ready?
I don't only hear the word.
Okay, the word is equinox, the time when the sun crosses the plane of the Earth's equator.
A-R-I-D.
Equinox.
Oh, equinox. E-Q-U-I-N-O-X.
Right. Arlene, exerbia.
I could spell the other three. Does that count? I've only just mastered cat.
Exerbia.
Exerbia. E-X-U-R-B-I-A.
Very good. Soupy, round 2. Analgesic. A medication that reduces or eliminates pain.
Analgesic. Analgesic. A-N-A-L-G-Y-S-I-C. No, I don't know. If I knew it, I would spell it right.
Libby, he made an error.
How about A-S-P-I-R-I-N?
Where did he make the mistake?
Analgesic is A-N-A-L-G-E-S-I-C.
I think you replaced an E with a Y. So, Soupy, you may sit up. Sandy, annotation.
What?
Annotation. Critical or explanatory note.
Oh,
Commentary.
annotation.
Annotation.
A-N-N-O-T-A-T-I-O-N.
Very good. To Henry, toxin, the sound of a bell. Toxin.
T-O-C-S-I-N.
Arlene, fricassee, like chicken fricassee.
C-H-I-C-K-E-N.
Fricassee.
Oh, pardon. F-R-I-C... A-double-S-double-E.
Right.
That's right.
What are you doing with the pad?
I can't know until I see it.
Oh, you're writing them down. Okay. Round 3, Sandy, mountebank, meaning a charlatan.
Oh, wow. I don't know that M-O-N-T-E-B-A-N-K? M-O-U-N-T-E-B-A-N-K. Wow.
Sit down. I'm sorry. You made an error. And to Henry. Oh, you should know this. Is it risibility? The ability to laugh?
R-I-S-I-B-I-L-I-T-Y.
Right. And Arlene? Croissant, which is a crescent-shaped roll. Croissant?
C-R-O-I-S-S-A-N-T, croissant?
Yeah. And to Henry, anesthesiology.
Ah,
Anesthesiology.
certainly. Can I use a pad? You know, this can also be spelled A-N-A-E.
Yes, that is
Can be.
correct.
T-H-E-S-T-I-O-L-O-G-Y.
I-A-L, is it?
Wait a minute. Oh, I left out the S. A-N-A-S, N-S-T, or A-E.
Well, how are you spelling it?
I'm spelling it A-N-E-S, N-S-T-H-E-L, S-T-Z, T-E-S.
Okay, now wait a minute. Back up.
Anesthesia, right?
What? Anesthesiology. Back up and go now. Come on, one letter at a time.
One way at a time, right?
Right.
A-N-E-S-T-H-E-S-I-O-L-O-G-Y.
We haven't got time to do the last one.
That was the last. You have another word for them, Libby? Give them another word.
Gio.
Who is that?
Gio.
Gio?
Yes.
Meaning?
It has something to do with landforms.
Oh, I tell you what I think we're going to do. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
Henry?
4.
Henry's the winner. The number was 3. Sit down, Henry. And Libby, listen. We're going to have to award you. I only have one trophy. I'd given you both a trophy, but we only have one. Will you give this to Henry on the way out? And thank you for joining us on What's My Line. What's My Line will continue right after this word. People constantly underestimate the intelligence of people in the show business. And no one ever thought that it would ever reach a point where all the words we had would be spelled. But that shows you just how bright some people in showbiz are, right?
And how dumb some of the producers are on this show. That they didn't figure that.
On that note, I'd say let's meet our next challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please? Miss X. Miss X, where are you from?
From Newton, Kansas.
All right. Panel, Miss X has just achieved a very rare achievement in her field. Now let's show the audience just who she is. So you're after the rare distinction that she has just achieved in her field, and we'll begin with Henry Morgan.
Well, now, do you want me to play honest or dishonest?
I want you to play honest. If you know who this lady is, disqualify yourself.
I know.
All right.
Just from having seen her picture in the papers getting kissed a lot.
Okay, you're disqualified.
Right.
Arlene.
I feel I've seen her picture too, but I can't disqualify myself because I don't remember what it was exactly.
Must say she's a lot prettier than the papers show.
Is it, do you have a job in government?
Yes, I do.
Is it an appointed job?
No, it isn't. Oh, well, in a way, it could be.
Let me say this. In her particular capacity, it isn't one in which you usually, which the layman thinks is appointive, but indeed it is an appointed position.
Yes, that's right.
Well, then it is not,
But this is going to throw you way off base. But it's true, it is an appointed position, but I don't even know if you realize it is.
Well, may I ask if it is a position, therefore, that is taken because of the death of somebody that has been elected to office?
No.
No.
One Down, Soupy Sales.
Boy, it's what you said, that you would think that you would be elected, but it's appointed?
No. I doubt if any of you even realize that this is an appointee position. This is a very technical area of her particular job. So I think you'd be better off just to forget about that and
try and find it.
Yeah.
All right, Miss X, it's the federal government, am I right?
That's right.
All right. Is it anything to do with the Treasury Department?
No, it isn't.
2 down, Sandy.
I have to disqualify myself, too.
All right. Our time is almost up. Arlene and Soupy, or Arlene, please, go ahead and question. Give you a little more time.
Did your job keep you in Washington?
Part of the time. My office is in Washington.
Do you have direct contact with the President of the United States?
No.
I think I'm going to flip all the cards. We'll have time for one more.
Is she the mayor
Soupy?
of Washington?
Oh,
No. I'm flipping all the cards. Henry, would you like to introduce our guest?
Yes, this is the world's prettiest general.
Oh,
That's right. The first woman general, General Hoisington. But on June 11th, 1970, General Elizabeth Hoisington was sworn in as one of the first 2 women generals in the 196-year history of the U.S. Army. Yeah. I think it's about time, General.
Oh, well, thank you.
There's another woman general.
That's what he just said.
I'm sorry, I was...
Anna Mae Hayes, the chief of the Army Nurse Corps, and I'm the director of the Women's Army Corps.
Oh, I got a great license plate number for your car. HUP 234.
Oh, good.
But General, you know, the thing that you've had many achievements in your military career, but I was particularly impressed with your family.
Yes, I'm an Army brat, and my father and 3 brothers were all West Pointers, and both of my sisters are married to regular Army officers.
You outrank them all, though, by now.
Well, one brother became a general, and he's retired now, so I'm really senior, and I'm HUT 23 down the road.
Well, what do you think? Is your promotion an indication that women are really being liberated now, General?
Oh, no. 2.5 years ago, the president signed a bill that removed the career restrictions, and so since that time, we've been able to play boys' rules, you know, and go on up, and this is normal and natural, I think. Oh, and I think we've done pretty well.
Well, I think you have, too. We're very pleased you could join us on What's My Line.
Thanks
Thank you so much,
very
General Hoisington. Say hello to them now, please. We'll be back to meet our mystery guest as What's My Line continues. Please. May I remind you, panel, it will be one question at a time. I'll give you 2 minutes to try and establish the identity of our mystery guest, and we'll begin with Arlene Francis.
Thank you, Wally. Well, mystery guest, the audience certainly knows you. Is it through television?
Not primarily.
Soupy.
Is it through the movies?
Not primarily.
Sandy.
Is it through your work on the stage?
Primarily.
Henry.
Was that a primarily yes?
Primarily, yes.
I see. Do you usually play low-voiced parts?
It depends.
No, that's not the question. Are you on Broadway at the moment, primarily?
Yes.
Arlene.
In a musical comedy?
Yes.
Soupy.
Ooh. In a musical. Could I rule out Lauren Bacall, I guess?
That's no. Sandy?
Do you have the leading role in the musical you're doing?
Title role?
No, not title role, leading role.
Not primarily. Henry.
Elaine Stritch.
No.
Arlene.
How are you? Are you in a musical that received, or did anyone in the musical receive an award?
Yes.
Soupy?
I have to pass. I don't know.
Melba Moore?
It is Melba Moore. And of course, Melba received the Tony Award for the Best Supporting Actress in a Musical, which was Pearlie. And our congratulations, Melba.
Thank you.
Well
we
deserved.
had Joyce Brown, the conductor, on last week.
That's right.
Oh, What's
Yes.
My Line?
Yeah.
And I asked then if it was you, and it wasn't.
You know, Melba, they're always talking about what an effect awards have on a show. Did your winning the award have any effect on Pearlie at the box office or anything?
Oh, yes, definitely. The day after, we had lines outside the theater, and the day before, it was empty.
You're kidding.
Well, almost that much of a change, yes.
But now it looks like you're going to go on and on and on.
That's the way it looks.
She does a number, the second number that you do, something about love.
Right. I've got
She
love.
stops the show and gets a standing ovation every night. You're fantastic. I saw it, and I
Thank
loved
you,
it.
Soupy.
Just love it.
And Melba also has a new record out called Melba Moore, Living to Give. Is the record Soupy's talking about in the album? The Showstopper?
It's not
Or
in
the
this album,
number?
no, it's in the...
The number Time and
Yes.
Love, I Messed Up a Good Thing. And it's on the Mercury label.
Pearlie's on that album.
Yes, but Pearlie, featuring the title song from her Broadway hit Pearlie on the Mercury label. Well, Melba, continued success in Pearlie. Congratulations again on winning the
Thank
Tony.
you.
And thank you. What's My Line will continue right after this word. The first one from Harvey Link of Baltimore to Henry Morgan. Aren't you tired of being television's Mr. Nice Guy?
No. I suppose that's a joke that a lot of people don't get. But years ago, I had a reputation of being sort of abrupt or sarcastic. But now I'm just adorable and mellow. And I've only been doing that for about a week, so I'm not tired of it yet.
Thank you, Henry. An honest question to Wally Bruner from Paul F. Roller, Berkeley, California. To what extent are you from Indiana? I'm afraid too much. Too much. I really am from there, but a little bit too much. It hasn't rubbed off quite enough. And a letter that's addressed to Arlene. What happens to your pretty clothes?
I keep wearing them and wearing them and wearing them.
Thank you for your honest answer. Well, that wraps up another week. I'm very happy that you could join us, and I hope you'll be back again next week for What's My Line?
This is Johnny Olson speaking for What's My Line, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. With Francis Gowns by Bob Teller.
A little bit of military trivia for you there. Elizabeth Hoisington, the very first female general in the U.S. on What's My Line?
And what a lady. I don't think I've ever seen a soldier look better in a dress. Oh, please. Stay tuned. There's more on Game Show Network. Salute to the Armed Forces coming up. Oh, please. Please, you're so sensitive.